Hello Aquarius, welcome back to the channel. We are going to do your last he said she said game on the channel. I just announced that I would actually quit doing them, but since I didn't get to you, Pisces and Capricorn, I am going to do the last one. Capricorn was super important one, was really nice to do it. So here we go. For those that are new, this is kind of like a divine feminine versus divine masculine type of energy. The divine feminine on top and the divine masculine at the bottom. Or you could see it just like a you versus them. But it has a lot of layers. So let's get into it without further delay. Ooh, the Ace of Swords as your past energy. And the High Priestess is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Aquarius, you had some sort of mental breakthrough here. Could be some sort of communication that you sent or received that really gave you a lot of clarity, okay? Some sort of truth is coming through. However, this does, how do I say this? This does give you a sense of stress, a sense of, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect to hear this, okay? Like that's what I'm getting. Either you are speaking this truth to someone and this person kind of like confronts you immediately with it and you feel like, man, did I do the right thing? It's like some sort of drama gets provoked because you said the truth, okay? So it's like you were blunt, like that's what I'm getting. Like you got very blunt, someone here. And this kind of like caused for some sort of domino effect and like some sort of drama in your life. And you're just sitting there like, man, I just wanted to be honest. I just wanted to be transparent. Like, what the hell is this about? You know what I mean? Right, you're blunt just like me. All right, like we Sagittarius and Aquarius, we are very blunt people. And our bluntness can cut like a knife. It is a knife for a reason. Look at that. It's a knife. Truth hurts, you know, like, and you're just sitting there like, but what? Yeah, I've been through that situation multiple times, honey. I'm like, blunt as it is. Okay. Your person's energy. That is too many cards. Too many cards. One more. This looks good though. So I don't know if this has to do with the divine masculine or this is like a complete new energy that wants to come through. But I have the Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Justice. Now let's just hope, because I'm going to put it out there. Let's just hope that there is no third party situation going on where someone is actually giving some sort of chance, a love opportunity to someone else with that justice. And that could be the truth that you heard. That could be the hurt that you are being caused here. That brings some sort of conflict. If that's not the case, because, you know, there could always be people that will resonate with that message. If that's not the case, I do see the divine masculine here wanting to have a rebuild here, but they want to start from a more emotional, fulfilled perspective. Now, your energy feels a little bit more heavy at this point, so you're not quite sure whether you want to invest in them or not. So they may, you know, they can come forward with like, hey, you know, let's get married or let's do this. I'm just saying marriage, you know, go with the flow. And you're just like, but no, I don't like this, that, and the other. You know, that's kind of like what I'm seeing. Future energies for Aquarius. We have the Justice again. It's like, well. King of Swords, that is absolutely your energy. You're sticking your ground to something that's like absolutely detached. You're just like, this doesn't make sense. I will not proceed forward. Like you're like advocating yourself here in some sort of sense. I really wonder what the heck is going on here, because this is some crazy energy. And then we have the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Swords. It's almost like this feeling of we have to talk about certain things and behaviors. Everyone needs to take like accountability before we can move forward, because something is stressing you out. I need to see what is going on with them. High Priestess, Tower, and the Hierophant. Those are like three major arcanas. What is this person hiding? This person is hiding something. It almost feels like, okay, this, I don't know if this is a guess or if this is like an intuitive hit for someone out there, just could be one person. It's like this person is getting laid off from work and they don't bother to tell you. They're trying to keep it inside. They're trying to kind of like, not lie, but well, lie about something that's quite massive that's happening internally in their life that they do not want to share with you. And that's why you're like in that King of Swords energy, just looking at it like, that's a smelly fish. I smell something fishy here, you know? like they're getting off a contract. They're getting off a commitment. They're getting either laid off from work or getting, you know, like getting kicked out of the house. Like the landlord is like kicking that. Like there is something really major here that's going on, that's happening, that has to do with an actual contract. This is like a serious deal. Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And they're like, I don't know what to do about it. What is the blockage? Not done yet. What is the blockage? Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands. You're usually someone that has a lot of high boundaries. I do absolutely believe that. But there might have been a moment where you... no, you know, this might not be for all of you, right? But I feel like for you, Aquarius, usually you don't put your nose in someone else's business. You're very cold and detached. You're not like nosy in things. You don't need to do like extra research on people, right? It's like your intuition is quite strong already. However, you're not always in this mood of, like, if you don't trust people, you just don't even allow them in, right? Like that type of energy. However, right now in your blockage, it feels like you have missed out some sort of information, or you didn't do the right research and you allowed this person to cross some sort of boundary, and now you're just like, oh, wait a minute. I have to kind of like question this person or question their motives, question something, do some sort of extra research or ask people around about them to see what their image is or something, you know, like, you know, a reputation, I'm sorry. And that's why you're in the King of Swords energy. And you know that this next decision that you're about to make, it's like a make it or break it. The justice is sitting there as in like, you have to make the right decision here, because it's going to have like a big impact and consequences there. What is this? I have no idea. All right, Aquarius, we were at their blockage, right? And we have the Strength card, Emperor, and the Four of Swords. So again, this is someone that is trying to do everything by themselves. This is a typical masculine energy of like pride, ego, control, and not letting any control off to the other person, right? Like you're dealing with like an alpha type, and you are quite an alpha yourself. This is just someone that's like, I can handle everything. I don't need anyone's support or help or, you know, just like constantly just only, and that could be from the other perspective, you could see them as like quite selfish or not wanting to reveal certain things. But this is someone that just absolutely wants to do everything by themselves, which is also getting them in the blockage, because you're just here with the seven, like with the page of swords, you're trying to figure out what the heck is going on their side, and they're like, no, I'll fix my problems on my own. I'll fix this tower, whatever this is, on my own. So their ego and their pride is just like, no, I'm not going to tell you. I'll heal this by myself without needing anyone's support. Which is, you know, it's a good thing. It shows a lot of strength from this person. But at the same time, you may feel like this person is like working around you rather than with you. So let me know how that one resonates for you. Let me know. Let's see their intentions and your intentions for this connection. What are your true intentions? You got the Magician wanted to come through. I'm going to take that. And the Four of Swords. You know, this is like, yeah, this is also like you being in your pride. I would do the same thing. It would be like, okay, you want to take care of everything by yourself, and you want to heal and rest and like close yourself off. I will grant you that. It's just like you are mirroring the exact energy back to them, as in like, okay, you don't want to make me partake into your life decisions or make me aware of what is going on in your life. You know what? I'm gonna give it to you just like that. That's so typical Aquarius. You're just like, I don't know. This is beautiful, actually. It's really beautiful. Okay, but it does result in a Three of Swords. So that's basically saying that if this person does not do the right thing by actually exposing themselves or opening up about this huge tower event that's going on in their life, and you have to hear it from other people or through other information, could be even like your own assumptions, right? Like, you know, your intuition, and you're just like, no, I know something is wrong, you know? So your intention is like, okay, you wanted to have it that way, I'm gonna give it to you exactly like that. But it does result in you intending to break this up if this person does not include you into their inner world, okay? Because the Five of Pentacles is also here, I'm just seeing it. But I was looking at that High Priestess to the Tower. And the High Priestess on their end is like, I'll fix it by myself. I will not share anything with you. It's like, this is like a very secretive type of energy. And you're just like intentionally being like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to reply to you either. I will not share anything about my life either. Like, that's the type of consequence you are giving to them. And the consequence goes back to that Justice and the King of Swords. Their intention is the King of Pentacles, which is King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. So they don't want to make any hasty decisions. They don't want to, how do I say this the best way? Like, this is someone that wants to ground themselves before they take the next step forward. The Knight of Wands reverse is like they want to get off the on and off type of energy where, you know, they're hot and cold. Like, they want to be stable, okay? Like, there's a lot of these energies keep on indicating like people want to have more stability. So if they were a little bit like on and off, hot and cold, the Knight of Wands in the reverse is something positive, saying like they don't want that anymore. They want to have stability. They want to win your trust, okay? And eventually they want to speak face to face or like have like a decent conversation with you. However, they do want it on their own terms as well as on their timing, because the King of Pentacles is like very practical, and not practical, but like, how do I say it the best way? Yeah, kind of like a methodical, like first I need to fix this and then we can have a talk, you know, and that could make the other person feel like I need it now. And they're like, no, I need to fix this and that before we can do that talk. Now, this does not mean that they will have to say that to you as in like, oh, we'll talk about it. No, it's like the energy that they give off is more like, I have priorities right now, which they will, make their own decisions moving forward on when that conversation will be. Right, before I move over to the extended, let's pull the energies for the outside influence. And then in the extended, we have a deeper reading, also when it comes to what you don't see coming and their feelings for you, and absolutely your advice. What you don't see coming is the 3 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. Nice. And for them, the Lover's card and the Chariot. Look at that. And the 7 of Wands. Interesting. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this looks quite promising for you guys. So if we're partaking here, then thank you so much for staying all this time. And for those that want to become a member of the Illus Tribe for the extended readings, the link is in the description box below. I also just introduced a new tier. We have the early access members, and I'm going to do like an FSA the Illus for only my real hooligan fans. Okay, so if you want to just support this channel, support me as I am going through all these uploads of my own, then that would be a great tier to show some support besides of the likes and the hypes that you guys are giving. Okay, I'm getting very thirsty. I'm so sorry. Whew, it's like a heat wave in Holland. You know that, right? Anyway, I want to thank you so much for being here. And if you want to purchase individually the extended, they are all in the link in the description box below. I do also have like a new voucher for 15% discount. That's like the members only 15. You will see all the link in the description box below. You can also get like a personal reading or one of the jewelry items that I have designed. Okay, these are my own. These are not affiliated marketing. Just so you know. So that's also what you can find on the website, theillusilluminator.com. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you guys very soon. Take care.